Hi guys, and how are you all doing? Yes, so in this video, I just want to share a little story with all of you all who's watching this. And first of all, if you're new here, I would like to introduce myself first of all. I'm Fayad Osman. Most of you might know me, and 240 people out there, most of my friends and lots of friends, and also there are, I think, unknown people, strangers literally. Thank you for thanking each and every individual out there who have supported until now. Yes, so currently a web developer in a company, and then a junior one, and also I'm pursuing my education. Ladita Tulan Mudali Training Center in Atmalana. That is to be honest. So then what I was going to tell you guys about is this was during my second job, which is the call center. Don't think why this guy always has to talk about his call center life and why is he so much into it. It's about who I used to think what I am. It's like what I used to think. I thought I did not think I had so much of talent or potential inside me until this life changed me entirely, and I got to recognize myself, who I was, what I'm capable of, how much valuable is the human inside me. And before that, I used to believe what other people said, when they came directly to my face and they were like, what do you know, you're just nothing. Wagging inspire වෙන්න දෙයක් නැහැ. Something like these things. And we don't have anything to get from you. There's no purpose in you. Even you don't know your purpose. So you're just something useless. You will never be something like I was a person who used to hear all those stuff back in those days. So let me just tell you guys one thing, just one thing. You just have to change your circle. If there are no people who are there to tell you some positive things, to push you through the way up from the place you are, just move. Or if you're in a circle with people who always take the negative side, you just have to walk away, put them a distance, and just focus on yourself and find out what you are interested in, how talented you are. And let me tell you a story. This was in 2022 November, when I joined my second call center job. I'm not going to say where. Some of you might know. I joined with just 11 months of experience in my first job, and when I had literally nothing to do, I just joined. Okay, there is something small income coming out of it, so I was like, okay, I had to do something. I just have to get some experience out of this. Yes, and I did it. And so then went into it, and I started training. So many things happened, and I was selected, and I was really hardly got into my position. I was nervous, I was shivering, I was frightened in my first call. All of these things happened, but I don't know, I never said anything to my parents as well. Only my office people know all these things. I was not confident, I was frightened. I was stuttering. I used these these kinds of words in my speaking, and all of a sudden my trainer said, don't use these fillers, because the stranger out there will think you're someone new. Just don't show the stranger that you are a new person here. Just show that you're confident. Be confident. Like after 1 year of time, like it was really a long time after I stepped on to another job, because I wasn't interested to be in a call center as well. That was the problem. So then, but even though I did not have another option, so I had to go for it. Then day by day, and then 3 months, 4 months, it was okay. I got familiar with the process. I got familiar with the language, everything, and day by day learned many new things, because I was really new to that kind of field. Like we just have to keep everything inside our mindset, like they are giving us a script or whatever it is, and we just have to look at that and address the stranger out there and speak to customer. And sometimes they might scold, but whatever they tell is like, don't take it personally. You have to have patience. Do not take it personally, because they are scolding the company, not you. Alright, coming to the point, then once I was like happy with the environment and getting to know everyone and what is happening over there, we were like forced to come out of our box of where we were working, and we were inside the hall space of, there was like so many people, like more than 30 people in one hall space where the manager stayed and everything. And in the middle of that, like there was a leaderboard like with, I don't know, unknown strangers and older employees, people who were there for a lot early more than us, and who really achieved something out there, and who were the top performers, the best performers and stuff. And like I was like, and there was like 3 PCs right under the leaderboard, a red color leaderboard. If you want, I'll show you right here. And they were like, after kind of 3, 4, 5 months gone, like I was like looking at those people in those leaderboards, and I was like just thinking to myself, like, would a person like me by any chance be on this board someday? Like I was questioning myself, will you be able to be on this leaderboard someday? I just told myself, at that time I just told myself, no, don't ever think of it, just do your job. But at the moment I was thinking some kind of negative thing about me, and also I switched like, okay, if I worked hard and did my proper job and focused on my job properly without overthinking it, so then I might be able to get to some place like this. But I don't know when it will happen. I'm not expecting it. But if someone like me, who the people call nothing, what do you mean? Sorry, nothing, or someone who is kind of, still they call me like, something like that. So yeah, even though today when they say that, yeah, I agree, like I'm not Mr. Perfect, I make mistakes, I'm human. So then those things appear inside my mind, and then I was, alright, I have no idea whether my photo will be in the top list like this. So then what I used to do, like I wrote down to myself, like, okay, first I'm a human being. I make mistakes, and once I make a mistake, I learn from it. First of all, why am I doing this? What advantage do I get from this job? I wrote all those things like during that time, but I have no idea where I put that paper. Like, why should I get afraid of someone, a stranger outside in a call? Why? Like, he can't do anything to me. All he can do is, if he's angry, he can shout at me, and I'm here, who is an agent, listening to him. So then I realized all these things. I was writing down, alright. And what the quality assurance said, okay, they gave the structure. No sarcasm, understand the person out there, solve the problem, be polite, end the call in a good manner, peaceful manner, be friendly, not too much friendly, like several kinds of like these things. And we were addressed to do something like that, but we were like at the early age, like we were training and stuff, we were like robots, okay, following only the scripture, like not properly addressing what the outside stranger needed day by day, and went. And then I sort of like I at the moment got exhausted, but I was getting used to it. I was kind of getting used to it, and then I thought of, alright, let's focus on this and do this properly, in a proper way. Like, okay, there should be, I mean, like, I'm working here for money, but there should be a proof of myself that I worked in this company. There should be something which I approve, like a certificate or something to myself, that I need to show when I go somewhere else, and I have to show that, alright, I have worked, because I don't know what my talent is at the moment, whether I'm a good speaker, I'm a good listener, I don't know any of it. I might be horrible in something. I was not a good listener. I did not have active listening at that moment. But for my surprise, like day by day, my scores were improving. I was like, okay, it like they gave us like it should be more than 85 or 86, more than 90 is better. So all those days I used to have the score like more than 85, but some days, like when I get scared in the call or something like that, then it reduces. Make mistakes, we get negative things, and mistakes happen. Sometimes we don't know what to address the person out there, and some things like that happen. So putting that aside, then I wrote all these things in my book, like why am I doing this, why is the purpose, like what advantage can I get by working from here? There should be something. So then I should achieve something, a little small thing. I was not expecting something really big. So then all I did was, okay, then in YouTube, this Mufti Manek's one of the video just popped out, and I don't know what made me, like it really made me click it, and I was just, okay, like prayers, like tahajjud will give you success, and it's a bullet which, like, your whatever you ask for, you may see it like it's a bullet. You sometimes what you ask for, you can see it in front of your eyes sometimes. So if you really want it, then you might have to pray the hajj. So that struck me, and I started doing it. Then I never wanted to miss my 5 time prayers. I started doing that. Then my team leader was kind of helpful, very helpful, and she was also praying. And then this day by day, we were just doing this stuff. And for the surprise, like, I did not even care. Sometimes I really got attached to my work that I really forgot that sometimes I had really like only one day off per week. So in that week off, without focusing on my personal life, on what I love to do, I was studying about this thing, like how to handle a customer properly. In YouTube, I was learning all these things. How do I, like, at that time, I think ChatGPT was working with ChatGPT, and like I analyzed, I wrote everything. I took the script again. I think like I was looking at it again, looking at the script. Like if I don't know something, I would Google it. I would study that. Okay, this is how this process works. This is how this works. Some things I did not take it from mind like really seriously, but due to that carelessness, led to me some few complaints. That is something else. So leave it back. And then day by day. So then after this preparation, like I was utter ready, confident to handle the next few days. I don't know, like I started, okay, let me show what I have inside me. So then I started putting my energy to that. This made me literally forget that I have a family behind. I forgot to call them at least, something like that. And they called me and they were like, you don't even care you have a family behind? All you care is your job. That's it. So then those things arised, but they kept shouting like, are you gonna do this every day? Or are you gonna change this? This is not a place you can stay every day. You have to grow. You have to move on. You can't stay here every day. Then it was really hard traveling, sometimes early morning shifts, like some Saturday and Sunday it was like 9 to 9 shifts, like 12 hours sitting in the chair. It was really, but I really accepted. I wanted to show my potential, but at the moment, like some people were saying, okay, don't get attached too much to this, because someday in life you can't come out of that, because you have to forget it when you go to some other jobs. So you see, because even today I still am talking about this and I still remember the whole journey about where I started and how I ended up. So then they kept competitions and stuff and everything. But when competitions come, I was not like interested. I said, I'll just give my best, that's it. And I did my best, and I knew that I was not going to get ahead of the 100% better people, but I could be 1% better. So then even when they gave the leaderboards and stuff in the games and stuff, it was heroes at that moment, and my name wasn't there, because I pretty knew that there are tougher people than me. When I saw the people who had scored more than me, like they were far in some other country, I was like, I don't know, some small area in Sri Lanka, Darga town. I felt like these are some tough people competing with me, and who am I to compete with them? I had this thing in my head. But my trainer used to say like, I know the potential you have, so try next time. I know you can do it. Like she was like a little bit pushing me. Alright, you can do it. You have talent. I know you are kind, you are sincere. Believe in God, you can do it. So then I know I'm a person who prays 5 times and stuff, and I believe in God, I have faith and everything. So then I prayed, I just manifested, I just asked for, okay, if I'm working this much hard, oh Allah, I should have some achievement in this. Like, I just like someone to see, like, okay, my image is on that leaderboard, something like that, or to a whole lot of people or company to read my name on a leaderboard, email or something like that. I just asked whatever I desired, and only thing I just do simple, I just worked hard. I did not overthink it, I just worked hard and gave my best. That's it. Like, sometimes it was hard, I was tired, but still I did not give up. I was like, I need to do something. I wanted proof that I worked in this place, and I need some proof. So then after this rewards and all this kind of stuff, when the first rewards and recognition happened, not yet they removed the older people's photos, but when at the time I told my team leader, kind of like, I had this kind of goal before I resign, or before you resign, I'll be this person and I'll show it to you, and I take it in front of you, and then I leave. I was manifesting all these things. I wrote it down, wrote all those, and like in my room, like I had like once this Dr. Kavindra, this psychologist, he was speaking to me, and he said, කාමරේ කොහේ හරි අලවලා තියාගන්න. මම මගේ inside, I'm the hero inside my life. I can do it. Nothing can defeat me. I'll be 1% better every day. Just write down, you're a hero. කොහේ හරි ලියලා අලවලා තියාගන්න. I have a purpose in my life. ඔන්න ඔය වචන ටික කොහේ හරි කාමරේ අලවලා තියාගන්න, හැමදාම එක බලන්න. බලලා ඔයාට වා කියාගන්න. මගේ ගාව වැලියු එකක් තියෙනවා. මගේ ටැලන්ට්ස් තියෙනවා. මේවා තමයි. Something like this. Then he told all this, like, and I got a little bit, okay, let's do it. And then I started, and then day by day I saw me improving in things, but inside the office it was a different life. Outside, when I came outside, like, it was a horrible thing. Like, I used to get scolded for so many things, like, come out of it, you're still out inside there, and this really tortured me. But still I wanted to accomplish something. And on the second rewards and recognitions, I couldn't believe they kept this competition game called Game of Thrones. But before that I already got the top performer for overall the office, overall agents, the top performer. But after that the game was conducting, and to myself I thought, I'll try to this also, but I don't know what God's plan is. But at the moment he struck a complaint to me. And that's where I went down, and a senior person more than me, he won. I really wanted him to win because he deserved it really more than me. So like, I even manifested, and I asked God, okay, I manifested my thing, I got it, and you gave it to me. And this senior person in my team, like, everyone speaks about him, like, he's really good, he does everything better, please give him a chance. I'll drop out of this. I don't want to compete. I got it already. I got as the best performer, the top one overall the office, and I just want to pass this to someone else because if I keep getting the fame again and again and again, so I think it was a good reason, but I did not get disappointed with it because I know even though I failed that one thing, it does not define my whole life. I'm gonna figure out my next future, so I know what I'm going to do in my life, so something like that. So then that is how it ended, because once I accomplished what I want and manifested that, and God gave me that, I was grateful, and I said, okay, I'll give away the chance to someone else. That's all I can do, because I don't want people looking at me every day. Like, someone else should be proud of themselves. Like, okay, if I was the first person, okay, let it be some other person then next day. So let's make the other guy proud. Like, okay, not like always that I'm the winner. Okay, he deserves it. He's there for years more than me, so he has to get something out of it. And when I was about to resign, like, the game of Thrones just ended, and in the group, like, I thanked God, like, thank you, one of my best teammates, and you made it happen. And we were both recognized at that place. As I left the premises, I don't know, nothing big happened like to other people, but all what I did was like, okay, I should have my legacy somewhere. People should see my pic somewhere. That's all. Because now I know who I am, what can I do, what is my potential, what my value is. I don't want to make the video so long. It is already going 27 minutes. So if you're watching until now and you're listening to this, thank you very much. And if I can do it, you can do it too. Please believe in yourself. If your circle is bad, move away. Go for a new circle with open-minded people, ambitious people. So then, see you all in another video. Peace. And don't forget to subscribe and hit a like, so then this message will reach more people who are feeling down, and they will also get something like, okay, I'm gonna do something with my life. Thank you. Bye.